Join me as I whip up this big batch of tasty tamarind chutney with just 4 simple ingredients, and that too in just 20 minutes.
This date and tamarind chutney is an essential condiment in Indian cuisine in particular, where it is widely used in various street foods and snacks. Its flavor is simultaneously sweet and tangy, making it irresistible.
Most people find making chutney from scratch intimidating because they think it might take a lot of time and effort to put together. While traditionally this may have been the case, nowadays there are many recipes that have been developed to make it possible to make them much more easily. With the correct ingredients and an uncomplicated process, you too can whip up a batch of tasty homemade chutney in no time, and that too without any preservatives or additives. There is a mistaken belief that to make this chutney you need to cook the tamarind for hours in order to achieve that rich and deep flavor. But would you believe me if I told you that you can attain the same result, but just in a matter of minutes? It really is just a matter of using the appropriate ingredients and method. Over the years, I have tried out various recipes and methods, and I have found that a combination of 4 basic ingredients is all that you need to achieve that perfect sweet and tangy flavored chutney. The 4 ingredients I use are around 200 grams of tamarind concentrate, 500 grams of pitted dates, salt to taste, and red chili powder to taste. I will leave Amazon links to the tamarind concentrate and pitted dates in the description below in case you can't find them in your local shops. The first step is to make a smooth paste from the pitted dates. To do this, I put 500 grams of dates in a pot with plenty of hot water from the kettle and cook them for about 5 minutes to soften them. Once the dates are soft, I add them to a blender, being careful to leave the small part of the lid off as the mixture is still very hot. After whizzing them up, I pass the mixture through a sieve to ensure that I have a smooth paste. Now you can easily skip this whole step and save about 15 minutes if you use a ready-made date paste as opposed to the pitted dates. However, my preference is pitted dates since they are more readily available and they give me a smoother paste than the pre-packaged one. As you can see, I am left with a small amount of date fibers after straining the mixture, which I will simply discard. To my date paste, simply add around 200 grams of tamarind concentrate, using a little water to wash out the container, as well as salt and red chili powder to taste. Stir the chutney well to incorporate everything together, and this silky smooth and tasty date and tamarind chutney is ready. I like the chutney thick at this stage. Dilute it with water when I need it. To store the chutney, I transfer it to a freezer-safe container and place it in the freezer. When I want some chutney, I simply scoop out as much as I need and dilute it with water. And since I leave it thick before freezing, it makes it very easy to scoop out. And that's it, a mouth-watering tamarind chutney in under 20 minutes. Everything about this chutney, from the color to the texture to the flavor, is just flawless. And the best thing is that it is so easy to make. Check out this video next to make my easy Indian-inspired pies to accompany this tasty homemade chutney.